My name is Kaltuma Haji, and my pronouns are she, her. I work for Progress Place, Community Place Hub, and we are part of the York Southwestern Pelham Cluster, and as well as the Six Power Pop-Up. The project was part of a Canada Summer Job. It was funded for one of our partner organizations was funded, and they had a lot of students, and wanted to find a way of identifying like how can they engage all those students. Like they applied for like about 10 students to hire for the Canada Summer Job, and it was during the pandemic, so they tried to leverage and identify how can we all partner together so we can do a partnership and engage all the employment that they're going to be having. There's not a lot of art-based programs which we have in this neighborhood. And for example, like Community Place Hub, we've been doing summer camp every year, but we haven't ever had like an art-based summer camp where the kids can explore their talent. There can be a theater experience which they can also explore. But it was just a regular summer camp where we would have fun activities for them. Well, with this partnership, we were able to amplify their strengths and identify what kind of programs we can all do together.
Hi, my name is David DiGiovanni. I was the Artistic Director of Shakespeare in Action, a theatre and arts education company here in Toronto's Weston community, and here we are at the Artscape Weston Common. The Artscape Weston Common is a hub for creativity and community here in the Weston community. There are two resident organizations, Urban Arts and Shakespeare in Action, that have studios here, and there are also 26 Artist Live workspaces in and around the space. Here we are coming into Shakespeare in Action Studio, which is a theatre studio. They have programs for kids, acting classes, drama classes, rehearsals, and other kinds of arts-based programming for the community. In the wake of all the summer camp closures, how can we show up for the young people in our community who couldn't necessarily access the programs that were shifting online? We were inspired by, the singing on the balconies that was happening in, Europe, people coming together despite COVID. And as an arts organization, we asked, how can we use the tools that we have to show up for our community? Our shows were canceled, our classes were canceled, our classroom workshops were canceled. And this idea of going directly to buildings and townhouse complexes and squares in the community came up as a way of building access to some of the young people in the area. So that's how it begun. And some of the key folks involved in that were Urban Arts, Shakespeare in Action was there, Syme Woolner, Community Place Hub, Frontlines, and the city of Toronto, special shout out to Melody Brown, played a tremendous role in orchestrating this whole initiative. I think that this particular project prioritized equity-seeking groups because we asked ourselves, how could we come to you? How can we make your playground in front of your building, or the square in front of your building, or the grassy area in your townhouse complex, how can we make that the playground for which we can gather safely, build relationship with one another, and strengthen social interaction?